Hi everyone, Dr. Munn here. Welcome back to week number 2. I'm looking forward to a wonderful week and thank you for all your responses. I'm greatly appreciated. I love the discussion. So again, thank you. We are working on week number 2. This is part 1. This is the cloud. There is so much information on the cloud. I've put a lot of links in the weekly activities, along with some links in here that you can click on. So let's get rolling. All right, so I'm going to present now and briefly go over the cloud. Again, there are 2 versions. There is the narration version, and then there's just the plain PDF version of this presentation, just like all of them. All right. So the cloud. So what is it? This is a great video to watch. I am not going to play it for you. You guys have a chance to do that. It's also in the activities worksheet. So basically, it's a model of software delivery hosted on online providers' website. It accesses all over the internet using a browser, and the users do not have to have the source application software installed on their computing device. So it's just everywhere. All right, so cloud computing is there in a huge kind of setting. Again, another wonderful video. This is the basics of the cloud. So please watch this. This is an absolutely wonderful one.
So you're at your computer.
So there are different types of cloud services, and this one is called commercial cloud services, where it runs the workloads remotely over the internet in a commercial provider's data center called the public cloud. And you must be very familiar with the public cloud. We are working on one now, the Google Drive, Microsoft OneDrive, Amazon, also Amazon Web Services is a commercial cloud service, and Salesforce is one also. So we are quite familiar with it. It just now has a technical name called public cloud. Personal cloud services are local area networks attached to data sort devices that lets users store data, photos, music, videos, and other files. It's just optimized for media sharing, all right? Because videos and music and and movies, whole bunch of large files. So that is the personal cloud services. So here's an example of some of the cloud computing services. SaaS, software as a service, very important to know. Hint. It's a third-party provider host applications available on the network. So an example of that is Salesforce. PaaS is a platform as a service. It's a third-party provider host application development platforms and tools on its own infrastructure available over the internet. There's an example, the Google App Engine. IaaS, infrastructure as a service, third-party provider hosts servers, storage, and other virtual resources available over the network. AWS, the Amazon, and the Microsoft Azure. Okay. So again, here's just a visual of that. It gives you some more basic examples of that. Each one of them, each platform, each software, each infrastructure. So cloud storage, again, is services to store documents and other files online, data storage on a web-connected third-party operated, backing up information, and very importantly, sharing files. So here some of the cloud apps, a software program that relies on remote servers for processing logic, access through the web browser with continual, important internet connection. So there's benefits of the cloud apps: fast response to business needs, simplifies instructions, instant scalability, reduced costs, and improved data sharing and security. We're using that now as we do some activities. Cloud apps, especially the Jamboard, you're using this type of app, and we are working with it together. It allows also for collaboration and communication much easier, and it also was great during this time during the pandemic because we are all working at home and we were able to share files, collaborate, and then get the work done over the internet. An example of this for me is way back when I used to do the school newspaper in our district, and we just had like one computer, my computer, and the students had to use pen and pencil and all that. And then it was really difficult for me to get the newspaper done. Then we all got computers, and the students were able to type their document or their article, but the problem was they sent it to me via email. Okay, and then I had to go and open the email up, look at the document, make corrections, and then send that email back to that person. That person opens it up and does some stuff to it. Also, then sends it back to me, in which I can put it into the actual newsletter. So there's a lot of back and forths, going back and forth of material of the actual document versus a cloud app. Everyone can be on it at the same time, and you can collaborate that way. And just be on that one document, so there's not a mix-up of documents. I'll tell you, it's a lot quicker. Google Doc, here's some examples. Google Docs, Office 365, WordPress, and intuitive software, TurboTax. Remember that, okay? Cloud collaboration, I was just talking about this, is the type of enterprise collaboration which allows employees to work together on documents and other files stored off premises and outside the company firewalls. There's all your their advantages. I just went through an example on that just a few minutes ago. Some of the top cloud tools for collaboration: Office 365, Cisco WebEx, GoToMeeting, Skype, Google Suites. Those are top ones. Cloud file syncing, it's different. It's an application that keeps your files in different locations up to date through the cloud. This is where the user sets up a cloud-based folder where desired files are copied. The folder makes the files accessible via web interface for multiple users on whichever device is being used. Again, my situation with the newspaper, absolutely wish I had that way back when. Would have saved a lot of time and a lot of aggravation. And also a lot of times I put in the wrong information or did not have the most updated version of that article. Not good. This is a great video. What is the cloud? Again, it's here, and it's also in the activities list. Some securities, and this is important to note: distributed denial of service attacks, shared cloud computing, employee negligence, data loss and inadequate data backups, phishing and social engineering attacks, system vulnerabilities. What can I say about the security issues are here? This is a hot topic, a hot job market. Again, if you are very interested in this and wanting to be on the positive side of security issues and helping, this is a great intro to it and a lead into some of the issues that we are facing now, and many more to come. Many more to come. Virtualization, it's the creation of a virtual version of an operating system, a server, a storage device, and network resources. It's what it basically is. It's an application where guest operating systems or data is stored and abstracted away from the true underlying hardware and software. So let's just say it's just a duplicate, but virtual. Okay, it's a duplicate of whatever you have of the original, but virtual. And here are some of the areas that is progressing in. Again, another hot place to be if you're looking for an entry job into the cloud and security and all other areas of this. Again, security issues, we got a whole bunch of them for virtualization, the VM sprawl, sensitive data within the VM, security of offline and dormant VMs, security of pre-configured golden image VMs or active VMs, lack of visibility control, and the resource exhaustion. So again, a lot of security issues not going away, but we also have to be aware of them when you're doing some type of virtualization, which is a duplicate. Some more hypervisory security, unauthorized access to hypervisor, account or service hijacking through self-service portables, workloads, different trust loads, risk due to cloud server provider APIs. So again, this is an area that is being worked on. It's still in its infancy stage. So just a lot of other security issues that have come up through the openness of virtualization. This is a wonderful video. I don't know if anyone has toured inside the Google data center, but it's amazing what this data center looks like compared to what a data center used to look like. Just a short story on this. I used to work for a insurance company that made their servers their data center, and I worked like the night shift kind of thing, and it was so cold in there, and the air conditioning was coming up off the tiles, and you had to wear a sweatshirt, and we had these big reels of tape and of tape which is full of data, and you had to make sure that the tape didn't run to the very end, et cetera, et cetera. But now everything is digital and very compact. So a great video to watch.